Welcome to Haven. Is it snowy here? It appears to be snowy here. Anything gonna be going on in here? It looks suspiciously like the DLC area so far, where I got shale. I wonder if they reused the content.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here.
Do you not do... I mean, does this place never have, like, trade? Or visitors? Or, you know, normal human activity? It's like a... What is this, a cult? So this is Haven.
What do you want?
I would like... I was just passing through.
You may trade for supplies at the shop, then I suggest you leave.
Oh, well, that's rude. Why do you hate people so much? What's this over here? Villager house? I don't want to intrude. If you want me to leave so poorly, you should have immediately told me where the shop was. Maybe it's this building over here? Ooh, book. More Lord experience. I can't walk... It is impossible to walk in here. It is completely impossible. Why would anyone even try to walk under there? What is it, like an overhang? No one walks under overhangs. That's why they're called overhangs. Certainly not because they hang over you as you walk under them. Yeah, okay. Let's head up here.
This is nice. Mountain air, quiet village. But where is everyone?
They're all dead. The T-1000 got them. We have a villager here. Are they less crazy?
We have nothing you'd want. Please go.
Oh, well, you're all rude, aren't you? And you're surrounded by, Huh. This is a very overgrown village. Don't you guys walk around outside? You think that maybe you'd cut all this crap down a little bit. The vase. More experience for me. Is this the shop? That is the shop, and that's a wooden crate. I'm just gonna go ahead and steal from you. Apparently that's just okay to do in this game. Hello? Hello? Is anyone in here? Ooh, a chest. Sir? Sir? Are you also crazy, asshole?
Who are you? You're not from Haven.
Wow, you actually sounded like a person for a moment there. Are you actually going to be a person? Can you tell me about Haven?
How would you describe the place you know only as home?
I don't know. I guess I'll just buy something.
I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look.
Sell me inventory slots. That's what I want. Please sell me inventory slots. Usable items. You have a bunch of salves? Nothing in the other category. That's a bummer. Okay, do you have any cool equipment? Really? Lots of leather armor, which is kind of about... Ooh, actually, lightning crystal. Are these the offense? Are these weapons or defense? Armor and armor. Okay, they're resistance. Not a big deal. Okay, weapons. Andraste's arrows. Only 10. How do you fight with 10 arrows? There we go. Oh, here's your fire crystals. Let's go ahead and compare their damage. They are identical. Okay, never mind. Moving on. So I guess I'll finally ask a question. He's the shopkeeper. He'd see someone, so if Genetivi came through, he'd probably talk to the local guy and barter a bit.
You're back?
I never left. I literally took 0 steps away from here. Have you seen a man called Brother Genetivi?
No, I've never heard that name.
Huh, that's odd. I heard that he was heading this way. Well, I should be going.
I think that is for the best.
Why do you hate people? Is there something in your back room too?
What are you doing? That's private!
I'll just take a peek.
No!
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to insist, because there's been a precedent in this very episode of people not liking me to go in their back rooms, and then it turns out there's a body.
No! You have no right!
That's fine.
We need to fight shortly.
I work for a higher power.
Of course.
I'm here to save the world.
As you say,
You really...
it will be done.
Why would you try to fight me? I mean, I didn't want to kill you. That was very dumb of you. You attacked... I mean, there's 2 people in full armor, a mage and a golem, and you're like, I'm gonna punch them. I'm gonna punch them so hard. They're not even gonna know how hard I punch them. It's gonna be really disappointing when nothing is... Oh, there's a corpse. Well, this is quite the repetitive episode, isn't it? The armor and clothing left on his dismembered man indicate that he was from Redcliffe, one of Arlemon's knights. Well, okay. Oh, Jesus, how many helms are down here? Are those helms or skulls? Is that a skull? I think that's a skull. There's a So there's a dead person, and there's multiple corpses, I think? Or is that a helm? I can't tell. I can't get close enough. But, I guess I should have seen that coming. So, I'll just take all your money back here. Thank you. Why do you also have a skull on your shelf? Is that a skull or a helm? I can't tell. If it's a skull, it's not a very well rendered skull. But let's go back outside. I'm sure everyone will be really friendly to me now.
We will need to fight shortly.
Well, this turned quickly. I guess I'm just gonna have to cast miasma again, because that never ends well for you guys, does it? So this is very Mass Effect, isn't it? With the, oh god, what were they called? The Rachni, right. The Rachni Queen who can mind control people. I guess I might have just accidentally said partial spoilers for Mass Effect. But the game is from like 2006, so you took your time if you're planning on playing it. I guess I should level up really quick. I always just put points into magic, and a little bit. That's mostly what I do, really. Because I don't cast a ton of spells, but magic makes me more powerful at just basic combat. I'll go ahead and max out herbalism, because this is my character I use to craft spells. Staff focus, no. Ooh, I get my next level of arcane warrior skills. Aura of Might. The Arcane's warrior prowess with combat magic grows, granting additional bonuses to attack, defense, and damage while in that mode. Why, yes, I will get more powerful. Jesus, I get even stronger now? Okay, I'll take it. No, it's cool. Didn't feel strong before anyway. That was necessary. Should I just go? Oh, now they're called cultists. Good to know. I guess I'll just keep going uphill, right? I'll sort of keep going for a bit and see what I find. Oh my god. He was already dead, Shale. You didn't need to do 91 damage to him. That poor man, he didn't really deserve that. He was just trying to, murder us. I guess he kind of deserved it. Did we aggro somebody? Where's the aggro guy? He's further uphill. Oh well, I don't need to pick up every plant I encounter. Hello, sir. Do you like to party? Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? I mean, Andraste? I don't know why, but the idea of role-playing a door-to-door evangelist? Is that even the right word? I don't know. Playing a door-to-door salesman of religion as a swordsman sounds funny to me.
These villagers are a remarkably pious bunch.
Is everyone... that was a weirdly innocuous statement to make when we know that they're all trying to murder us, because... I mean, the religion, their crazy fervor to try to murder us, and the religion part would actually kind of go hand in hand for me.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
How did you hear that I was wandering around the village? I've killed everyone who's talked to me so far. It's kind of, okay, yeah, enough. We're well past pretending this village is normal.
Perhaps. But staying hidden means staying protected, and we must protect Haven and our charges at all costs. We don't owe you any explanations for our actions. We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven. More foes approach!
Oh, well, glad they chose to name this character. He's about to die. Oh, gotta recast miasma. I really wish that spell would stay on me. All my other spells don't leave me every time I walk through a loading screen. No, I'm not letting you wander off and cast in a corner. I'm gonna freaking kill you. Oh my god, Shale. I'm so sorry. Shale hits like a truck. Why would you bring anyone else in your party to damage people? Shale never takes damage and just obliterates people. Seems like the perfect fit for me. This is a beastly party, wow. I've never had this efficient of a party before. I think it's because I would often bring 1 or 2 rogues around, but maybe, I don't know, maybe rogues are less awesome than the other 2 classes, particularly just really heavy melee truck characters. Alright, Eric, what do you have? You have a cultist medallion. Okay. Am I gonna find anything back here? Oh, back room. I can't wait to see how many corpses are back here. Inscribed chest. The ring of faith and a small silver bar. A bar of silver, that's probably worth a lot. A quantity of silver, perhaps. You see, you get it? Because it's silver. And then you get silver. That is not... Yes, it's a completely nondescript brick wall. And there's more map behind it. And you can press X on it. What? I never expected that to happen. Oh, hey, Brother Genitivi. There is another body in the back room, but this one's breathing. What a twist.
Who are you? They've sent you to finish it.
Do I look like I'm from this town? You crazy, crazy person.
You're not one of them, thank the Maker.
Did you find the urn?
Did I fall to my knees in front of it and weep? No. Did I discover its location? Yes. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Iric wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it.
Oh, well, I already have it, so that's convenient.
Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside and I will show you.
Get it? The secret is to just stab everyone and then you get what you want. Alright, let's go.
Ah, good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down.
I think we're gonna get along nicely. We can share head waxing tips. Get that sheen on. The joke is that we're bald.
Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember. Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there. A key to open the way.
It would have been pretty funny if he's like, give me the medallion, I'll see what I can do. Then you hand him the medallion, he's like, psych! And he just runs away with it. Like, well, that was a mistake. So how did you know how to do that, besides the obvious part where you research the hell out of everything, and that's all that you really do?
There are very few keys like this left in the world, but I have seen some. When you find the right combination, it just feels right. It is hard to explain. Now, let's see if we can open this door. There should be a place to insert this.
There should be a place to insert this. It just feels right. Obvious penis joke.
Oh, what I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain.
Well, we need to stay alert now.
I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just after Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
Well, I can't really wait for you.
I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here. Go. I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the urn.
Well, is there anything you need to know about the temple?
It was designed to protect the urn from those who would steal it or do harm to it, namely the Tevinter Imperium.
I don't intend to harm the urn.
I would hope not. And if the legends speak truly, you will never reach the urn with malice in your heart. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures.
So it is the wrath of the Maker that strikes men down.
That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the unwary intruder.
Gotcha, traps.
I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you?
Yeah, trying to get in trouble.
I'll be right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.
I'm sure you'll be perfectly safe. After all, last time I explored a temple of some kind, it was only packed with werewolves and the undead monsters of hell. Oh, and dragons. So you'll be great.
Maker's breath. Look at it all.
I know, right? It's like tall and frozen. These are exciting features for a cave to have. So there's side paths.
More foes approach!
Or get him. Oh, wow. I'll be safe. There's no villagers in here. Hello, villagers. Where were you hiding? Could it be slightly down the hallway? I would have never guessed that you were sitting here in the room. How'd they not notice us walk in? Jen TV should be so screwed right now. What if I went down a side path? Would Jen TV just be dead? Down he goes. Alright. Oh, it's adorable. They think that arrows work on me. Have you seen? I don't know if you noticed, but I'm basically physically wearing a tank right now. You're not gonna get me. Ow. He got me.
As you say.
Is he trying to prove me wrong? I'll show him proving wrong. I'll prove his innards wrong with the sword. Get it? They call me the Blender. Or they would if they ever survived. No one calls me the Blender. No one calls me anything. I kill most people I meet, honestly. It's really not a great way to make friends. So the door's locked.
It cannot be done.
Okie dokie, that means we have to do side paths for puzzles, right? Is this door locked? It's not. Alright, let's run in here and murder everybody. Hello? Sir? Madame? Mademoiselle? Armor of Diligence. That doesn't sound like very exciting armor to have. We have some sort of rock slide in the way. Okie dokie. Let's try the other side then. Otherwise we may have to go downstairs and check down there. Oh, is there something over here? Nope. There's a plus sign on the map. That might just be a landmark or like a general label for the room though. Oh hey, more cultist archers. I feel like you guys could have noticed the fact that I was fighting people in the other room, but oh well. This guy looks like he might be dangerous. Everyone wail on him at once. Please die, Bronto. Bronto, I would like it if you died pronto. There we go. Hey. Timing. It's like he was listening to me or something.
As you say.
These adorable cultist archers. They don't come with like any sort. They don't plan out like a melee defense really. They're not running around with like knights or anything like that to cover their attack. So I'm just running up to them and stabbing them, even though they're archers. You think that they would have like some sort of close range ally around? Oh, there's more. That's fine. We'll be fine. It's cool. I don't want to alarm you guys, but I might be totally capable of handling the situation, and it might be a relatively low tension situation. I would say that my current situation is not exactly Dark Souls levels, if you know what I mean. But you know what, that's a nice change of pace. Because I have been playing enough Lords of the Fallen and Demon Souls with my marathon Demon Souls playthrough, where I beat all of Demon Souls in one weekend. Which is what you guys are watching right now, so that's cool. I guess I'll talk a little bit about Dragon Age Origins as a series, because you may have noticed Inquisition comes out in a few days, and I'm not exactly at the end of the game right now. I have a few options. I could pause this playthrough and just let it wait until Origins is over, but that's not a good idea, because Origins until Inquisition's over, but that seems like a bad idea, because Inquisition looks long enough that it might be a 60 episode series, meaning like 2 months, or a 90 I don't even know. It could be like 50% longer. It could be the longest series I've ever done. So I'm not going to do that. Another option is I could, because I do plan on finishing, I want to finish recording all of Dragon Age Origins before Inquisition comes out, because I don't want to juggle the games, because that sounds like a terrible idea. So my two options there are basically, I could release all of the videos as fast as possible before Origins comes out, but that sounds like a terrible idea, because no one watches videos that fast. That'd be like potentially 6 hours of video coming out in a couple days for one game, which is a terrible idea. So I'll probably this will just probably become a daily series, and I'll just run it in parallel with Inquisition, which is kind of the exact thing I was trying to avoid, but at this point, it's probably the most elegant solution I can have.
Yes.
This game has such a weird...
Now you die.
This game has such a strange combat system where when you fight one dude, you start fighting one dude in one room, and then it's something like everyone from every direction is simultaneously aggroed on you, but they're not aggroed on you in like an immediate way. Like they didn't run, like those guys didn't run in to fight me. They just sort of hung out in another room, and I just had to fight them because they were considered part of combat. And so I had to go charging in towards them no matter what, which is kind of a weird situation. Because if I didn't come charging in, my companions were going to for sure. Because you're just the game's just sort of decided, no, you guys are fighting now. That's what happens here, huh? It'd be one thing if they all charged in at once, but they all kind of, some of them just kind of hang out and wait for you. And can I open this? I can. I get a southeast chamber key. Okie dokie. That means I can probably open one of those, some sort of locked door I've seen elsewhere, which I don't think I've seen here. I guess I'll just head to the southeast, and we'll see if that allows me to continue. And we'll pick up this archer's gear, more money. I always like money. So southeast. It's that corner down here, I think.
If I see another pigeon,
Oh.
I will kill it.
Oh, there's more. Oh god, there's so many of them. How is Brother Genitivi safe right now? Isn't he like 10 feet that way? Is he in cahoots with the cultists? Or did they make these cultist spawn points without considering the fact that Genitivi is standing right there and is a target of the cultists and would generally be in danger right now? It's weird. Or is Genitivi dead right now? Am I going to walk down that hallway and see that there's no more Genitivi left? One thing for sure is that the game is not prepared. The PS3 version of this game is not optimized to deal with the number of enemies that were just on screen. Well, that's taken care of. Hello, Genitivi. You're mysteriously safe down there, I guess. Is this the southeast chamber? I assume it is, because it's to the southeast of the previous chamber. Ish. Any doors I can open in here? Any bad peeps? Anything? Might be just a dead end, I suppose. Oh, here's the door.
I have done
I used a key. What did I find as a result? I found a chest. Main hall key. Hey! And 2 locked chests. Okay. Either way, I found the key that lets me move forward, I believe. So let's go ahead and head north and see what we find next. Wow, I'm surprised I almost perfectly went for exactly where I needed to go. Because I kind of just guessed randomly. I did check I did do the top right corner, which had nothing in it, I suppose, but then I immediately found the key that leads to the other key, which I assume leads to me opening this door? Saving content. That means something bad might happen. Oh no.
I am done.
Okie dokie. What's gonna be in here? More cultists! So you guys, like, do you guys all have a key to this room, or do you have like a, are you guys all locked in here and so if you have to use the restroom in here, do you just go pee in the snow? Or do you ask someone else to, like, do you have like a chaperone for the key? Does the key chaperone let you in? Oh my god, they summon demons and the frame rate dropped to 5. These are fucked up, creepy mouth demons. I don't like that. Let's kill the demons really quick. No, kill the demon.
Of course.
I'm having a little... Shit, I might have forgotten a little bit about how to change targets. There we go. Gotta remember how to play this game. There's specific commands that I'm a little rusty on. Let's go back to killing... Where's the mage? There's the mage. There we go. Definitely want to take him out first.
Yes.
Vulnerability hex. No! He made us vulnerable. But it won't really matter because they're all dead at this point, I guess. Down you go. Alrighty then. More... Was it a paralyzed rune, I think? Man, this game is not ready for the number of people on screen, which is funny because Dynasty Warriors has figured out having multiple of the same dude on screen for ages. So I wonder why they struggled so much with this game. Maybe they weren't ready to make it on so many platforms at once. What are we gonna find here? Surprise, it's more enemies, and there's also traps everywhere. I'll just have to deal with them because I don't have trap detection in this particular group so much.
Of course.
Down you go, Mr. Archer. Oh, that's adorable. He wants to run away, but I have my asthma enabled, which makes it very difficult.
Very well.
On top of having a cool damage aura on my character, and rock armor to make it hard to kill me, and arcane armor to make it hard to kill me, and spell wisp to make my spells stronger, which, admittedly, may not actually be doing anything. Ow. Dick. The fight's over. You don't matter anymore. Let me go. Admittedly, my spell wisp may not actually have any significant impact on my combat. I just kind of have it there because it's there. I like having 17 things channeled at once. It's kind of fun. Anyone gonna fight us the moment we walk in here? Oh, they're saving our content again. How polite. And mandatory. Oh, that's why. Because immediately there was an enemy. Is he all alone? He is all alone. You better bring the pain on, Mr. Ash Wraith, or you're not going to really amount to much, are you? Oh, this guy's coming up behind me. More cultists. I like that they're just conveniently waiting in the other room for us to walk in. Why don't you run in when we're fighting all your friends in the other room? Like the big room, not this one. Who cares about your dumb little wraith? I was just killing your leaders and stuff earlier. Is there another? I wonder if is there going to be another leader of these cultists? Because I already killed Eric. And I'm here with Genitivi. How many more people could be really working for them at this point? Man, they really spread out this time. See, that's how archers are supposed to behave. There we go. They'll down. They'll down. Let's see. So what was I seeing over here? Is there anything important? There's a chest I can open. And it's got a Dalish longbow, not very exciting. A bunch of urns. It looks like if they ever contained the urn of sacred ashes, they're long empty now, but maybe those probably are not the ashes. They're just random urns of similar nature. Hello, Mr. Cultist Mage. This is a very well lit environment. I applaud you for your interior decorating. And now I'm gonna applaud you for the fact that your fucking organs are spilled all over the floor with my giant greatsword. Goodbye. Now we just have creepy mouth monsters to deal with. Well, we'll be fine. Actually, where have I seen this before? This is actually a very... I feel like the mouth body thing is actually a very Japanese monster design, isn't it? I don't think I want to say it's more of a... more Eastern than Western in nature. We have so many chests around here. Oh my god, this one was basically a mimic. I was about to say, like, can these guys be mimics? They have giant mouths all over their body. It'd kind of be fitting. You better fucking drop... Oh, I didn't drop anything. Aww. At least normally when you kill a mimic, you get something out of it. Ah! How many of these are not... How many of these are mimics? One of you better have a key in it, or I'm gonna be very frustrated if I wasted my time. But at least I got experience either way. Die. There you go. Good boy. Such great obedience. Are you gonna be in more monsters? Yep. Okay. Just one of you. Oh, there's two of you again. Oh, three of you. Wow. We had one of you, then there was two of you, and now there's three of you. What's gonna be in the last one? Is it gonna be four of you? Or are you gonna be stronger? Is it gonna be a super duper ash wraith? Is it gonna be called the Ashed Wraith? The Volcanic Wraith? Fun fact, ash is pretty much just tiny shards of glass in the air. It's pretty horrifying, actually. Don't breathe in ash. It will shred your lungs and give you all the cancers. And that's a chest I can't open. Okie dokie. So that was a waste of hit points. Although maybe not. No, never mind. Everyone has full health. I guess we're fine. More people to fight.
Yes.
Come here, Mr. Reaver. There you go. There you go. No. Shh. Relax. Relax. Just let it happen. It'll be good. It just hurts at first. That's horrible. Doesn't matter. They're dead. They don't have time to be disturbed by the things that I say because they're not breathing anymore. Ooh. We've wrapped all the way back around and now I'm actually north of where those ashes were. Is this going to take me to the actual location of the ashes? Hey, cool. It's not even locked. Thank you for subscribing, Raven Vincent. Just reading that out because I just happened to read my email on my phone while waiting for the game to load. This looks like a big dramatic chamber. Oh, there's more cultists. I'm sure you're all completely shocked by this occasion. Oh, and more ash wraiths.
Yes.
They sure like making me fighting these two enemies a lot. Man, oh my god. Its frame rate is not great. Okay, let's keep going. And people complain about the Dark Souls. No, that's a valid complaint though, because Dark Souls is actually an action RPG. Well, they're both action RPGs, I suppose, but Dark Souls is more of a character action game in that you're actually live controlling your third-person character, whereas this game is much more like Knights of the Old Republic, where you don't really directly control your character. You kind of just pick stuff, and it kind of gets queued up. It's kind of like an in-between. This game kind of has MMO RPG combat, where you can toggle an auto attack, and then otherwise you activate various moves that have cooldowns, and then your character keeps auto attacking in between. So it's actually a lot like playing World of Warcraft. But again, in KOTOR, you queued up abilities in a very literal sense, because you'd be like, all right, your next 3 abilities are this, this, and this, and then the action would play out, and every move took like X number of seconds to play out. Oh wow, I'm actually taking a hit here. Hey Win, can you heal me? Yeah, Win's healing me. I'm fine. Okay, I was gonna heal myself otherwise, but looks like everything is coming up, Millhouse, or wooden crate. Yeah, more runes. So this side path should keep heading me closer to something approaching the Urn of Sacred Ashes, I assume?
Yes.
These guys are persistent. Either they're either being mind controlled by something, or they are very thoroughly brainwashed by the cult to believe that this is a worthwhile cause, because, dear Lord, a lot of them have died while I've come in here, and there are not really a lot of things that are worth this many people dying. By the way, earlier discussion where the guy's like, are the two of us really that different? You've left widows of your own and stuff like that, which was not true at the time. Totally true now. I have totally killed, I'm totally killing sentient people now. Although now dragons are showing up, so almost out of spite for what I'm talking about. Oh, there's a dragonling. Alright, let's remove some organs from it. Clink. Wow, I did a lot of damage to him. I must have my weapon enchantment must have bonus damage against him. Are dragons weak against lightning?
I suppose that could have been worse.
I guess the question is, are dragons weak against lightning, like in Dark Souls? I don't know. I'll admit, I don't really know if that's like an overarching thing. Are dragons generally weak against lightning in most things? Oh, never mind. I'm just wrong. I thought I did 3 separate three separate numbers worth of damage, but in reality, I just did 2, and the third one, the purple numbers, just from one of my party members. It was just queued up and timing so well that it looked like it was happening at the same time. Another autosave. Are we having another boss fight? Or mini boss? Or elite unit, I suppose?
We are attacked.
Just more cultist members? You guys really need to learn when to stop, because I'm just gonna keep killing you. You're just gonna keep dying over and over again. Oh look, there's 2 cult members way off on the right, just kind of having a pleasant conversation.
Yes.
Probably talking about the game last night, you know. Which of their fantasy teams is doing better now or worse, because that one guy dropped the ball. Oh my, what a bummer. Oh, and now they're gonna die. They're never gonna find out who wins tomorrow's game, because their head's gonna be cleaved in 2. There we go. There goes him. Let's deal with Mr. Mage over here. Oh, he's got a whole shrine over here. I can't wait to desecrate it, or at least read the books for experience. Why are the dragons working for him? That's a good question to figure out. Why are the dragons cooperating with the cult? They should probably be fighting each other, right? Dragons don't seem like they get along with a lot of people. Maybe. We got more book story. Yes. And let's go ahead and loot them while we're here. Oh, another dragonling. They are everywhere, aren't they? You dragons have terrible timing. You're supposed to attack in groups, not single file. You're way less likely to succeed if you attack me one at a time. Haven't you learned nothing from the Zerg? Which you have no concept of? So it's a bad reference to make in that context, I guess? Whoopsie. Oh, look, there's more.
As you say.
What the fuck? You guys just hanging out back here? Having a little... Were you guys snogging back here? You guys having a little dragon kissy fit? Because I don't think you were. I think you were just being dumb and not fighting me in a group when, like I'm getting at here. Alright, up here we go. This is a shockingly long sequence of temples and caves, isn't it? Keep expecting it to be almost over every time I go in the next room, but it kind of stretches on. At least they added dragons, I suppose. That's a new opponent, instead of just the same 2 guys over and over again. But dear Lord, this is an amazingly long cave system. It looks like limestone. It's probably limestone because it's clearly deposited via water, mainly because of the excessive amount of stalagmites and stalactites, which are literally always they're pretty much always created by water. Actually, I guess there's a few that are created by gas, but that's a special case, and I think that's mostly underwater. Those are mostly oceanic cases. But yeah, like the water drips from... First of all, the cave is created by water eroding the area and flowing through it continuously. That's why you'll notice that there's a specific low point in the middle of the cave. See that over there? I'm sorry, I'm talking about geology now because the fucking... It's just 50,000 dragonlings over and over again. But yeah, here's a low point. You can actually kind of trace it through the whole cave. Because they have good attention to detail here. That's the most recent course that the stream took when it was eroding the area. And this whole place is carved that way. And then water gets on the roof and drips. And that makes those, and these also happen from the landings. Generally, the ones on the floor should be fatter than the ones on the ceiling, but it looks like they just use the same asset in both cases. You can also tell where they have discrete assets here, because this pillar is a completely different color from all the surrounding rock, which is kind of weird. Oh well. Limited resource in video game development, I suppose. Oh, I think I actually saw a water drip for a second there. That's kind of neat. I also see a clear seam in the wall here where the two textures do not meet up with each other. That's a little unfortunate. Whoops. I bet these fires are probably two-dimensional, right? Are you two-dimensional, Mr. Fire? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the fire is two-dimensional. Yep. This game's smarter than many, though. It's good enough. It's smart enough to make sure that it doesn't get in the middle of your screen. A lot of games that do 2D fires are dumb enough to have the 2D fire really easy to look at. Ooh, we're fighting an adult Drake now. Ow! Drake, why don't you be friendly? Oh, right. Miasma's not activated. Now it's back. I forgot that every time I go through a loading screen, my offensive DK style spell does not stay open. So I have to recast. Oh, 2 Drakes. Don't worry, they'll be dead soon. Cleave him in 2. Oh, he stunned everyone by yelling, apparently. That's a powerful roar. Not sure if I buy the ability to do that. Okay. Drake scale. How did this entire Drake not drop a Drake scale? He's a Drake. Weird. Okay. Do I get anything down here? Pile of dragon filth. Stone warrior statuette. Okay. That's probably good to give to... Out of my party, it's probably good to give to Alistair or something, but that is a... Oh, now he dropped something. Drake scale. Weird. That was a weird delay. So that was a dead end with some Drake scales in it. Or, I mean, some Drakes to kill, and that's it. So, maybe if I backtrack and take the other path, that'll hopefully take me where I'm trying to go. I hope. They actually really have good attention to detail here with the stream on the floor. It's mostly continuous. Sometimes the stream kind of just cuts away and doesn't seem to go anywhere, which is a little weird. But can't expect everyone to follow through with the geology in their game design. That'd be insane. Who gives a fuck? So we have 2 paths here. There's probably going to be an ambush of some kind. Yep, there it goes. Someone showed up. Oh, 2 rogues that look completely identical. That's a little weird. Mage, where do you think you're going? I'm not letting you leave. Ka-chunk. And ka-chunk. You're dealt with. Oh, it's three women. They're here to prove that they're capable. It's like the Charlie's Angels of Dragon Age. Much less successful, obviously, because they're dead now. It's a very illustrious career as the Charlie's Angels of Dragon Age. Movie did not do very well in the box office. You might even say it flopped. Because it's fake. Because I made it up. That's why it flopped. It's not real. Because I'm a crazy person. Get another big chamber. That usually means I'm going the right way.
We will need to fight shortly.
Oh, more cultists. Jesus, there's always more cultists. Okay, I'll fight the ones... Oh, cultists and Drake. So the dragons are definitely working together with the cultists at this point. I'll focus on the 3 down here first to keep my party together, because if I go... I would want to fight the people up top first because they have a spellcaster up there, but I don't want to go charging off on my own. It's good to keep the party together because then we're all in range with the healer, and if anything goes wrong, we're ready for it. But if I go charging up the slope right now, I get out of range and something bad could happen. So let's just be ready down here. Down the Drake goes. Hello, cultist overseer. Hello? What are you doing? What are you casting up here? Oh, there's eggs up here. Are you controlling the dragons? Are you keeping their nest ransom in some way? Or are you just defending it because you're working together? Are the dragons controlling the cultists, or are the cultists controlling the dragons, or are they both being controlled by a third party? Spellweaver, Silverite, and Instance of Awareness. Let's look at Spellweaver. Oh, wrong menu. Let's take a look at Mr. Spellweaver, the sword. I don't know why I decided that had a gender, but whatever. Weapon slot. I'm currently using a great sword of no distinct type. It's just a 13 damage great sword, so I would be happy to switch to something new. Longsword, 10.5 damage. It's one-handed, so mana regeneration. Oh, just a general sense of mana damage. Okay. It has plus magic, plus mana regeneration, plus spell resistance, and plus electricity damage. So it'd be a good spellcasting sword, but I haven't been spellcasting so much. Might not be a super important weapon to use. I'll hold on to it though. I may reconsider at a later date. But anyway, how's this cave system? Wow, this single floor is just going on forever. And I had a whole temple before this, before I even got into this cave. This is an extensive area. But this path over here looks like it's forward progress. Go loot a few bodies real quick. I thankfully emptied my inventory a bit, so I don't have to worry about management right now. But let's see what I find up here. I was about to say down here, but then mid-sentence, the fucking place started ramping up. So what are we gonna see? That looks important. What are those? Yep. More cultist mages with their weird little... Ow. Was that a trap or a spell?
As you say.
Oh well, we have to fight this... Definitely deal with this Drake right here.
Very well.
Oh. Oh. That little son of a bitch disabled my spells. Well, joke's on him. I could just cast combat magic again. Oh, those sneaky fuckers. Someone casted Dispel on me or something and got rid of all of my spell modifiers. Very rude. It takes me literally seconds to cast them all again. Oh, I can't cast them right now because I'm stunned. Okay. Spell Wisp. The one that's potentially pointless, but I keep casting it anyway. And Rock Armor. I am undefeatable now. I'm back to being badass. Oh. Sneaky little rogue thinks he can sneak up on me. She can sneak up on me. She looks completely identical to all the other cultist assassins. That's weird.
What? No more?
I kind of figured that the game was having performance problems because it has to render so many individual character models all the time. But all the assassins look exactly the same, so I assume that this game is kind of randomizing. How do I put it? I originally assumed that they just were running so many character models that I had difficulty running, but now it seems that they're running it's just the same couple of models over and over again. They're pre-made characters. So I'm surprised that it has so many performance problems when they're all on screen. But oh well. Hello, Dragon's Egg. What can I learn about this? And Life Drinker Amulet. Ooh. Does that mean that I get a heal? Do I get to like sap energy or something? Plus 4 spell. It's a plus 4 spell power item for Blood Mage. That's a bummer. That's not even... First of all, it's not even that cool of an amulet. It just gives you spell power. Life Drinker suggests that it would do something crazy, like take away... I expect a Life Drinker amulet to heal you on hits or something. Huh, so we came all the way down here, and it seems to be a dead end? It's a long way to go for a dead end. Let's be thorough here. I haven't found the Urn of Sacred Ashes, have I? And this doesn't go anywhere. It's an invisible wall. This all looks really important. How is it not important? Let's double check the quest to make sure that I'm on the right path here. Find the urn. You found Brother Genitivi. The villagers of Haven captured him when he arrived in search of the urn. He has determined the urn's location to be in the mountains nearby, held with an old temple built to protect it. So yeah, basically nothing important there. Huh. Well, I guess I'm just going to backtrack for a while, see you guys in a bit, because I have a lot of empty caves to run through. Alright, I guess we'll see if the side path that I passed over here might take us somewhere else. Yep, it looks like it's longer than it originally looked, at least. Maybe this will take me to the Urn of the Sacred Ashes. There's a Drake here. Oh, don't end. Okay, cool. Oh, that's promising. I was looking at the tunnel while I was running here, and it looked like it was about to end, but then it opened up again. And it looks like it's a hole that leads back into some kind of temple again, just like before. So that's promising. What are we going to find in here? Besides probably the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Let's see here. Hello, sir. Oh, more cultists. Oh, wow, so many cultists. Let's go after the mage first. I always feel like the mage is the most potentially threatening one of the party. They also die really fast if you just hit them with swords really hard. So, you know, give and take. Dealt with the Reaver. I'm kind of tempted to just not pick up their items half the time because they don't seem to often be worth it. But I don't want to leave a lot of stuff lying around because I could pick up something cool. At the very least, getting the I'd say getting the silver from them is probably worth it, just because you can buy extra inventory slots, you can buy level ups, you can buy books that give people extra specializations. So that's at the very least worth picking up. I just really hope that I don't fill up my inventory midway through a campaign. I mean, I don't want to go halfway through a dungeon and be like, oh, you're out of item slots, you're going to have to figure out which of these 17 leather armors you want to drop instead of selling them to the dwarf back in camp. What's his name? Bogrin? Bodon? I don't know. I've encountered so many RPG names now that I can't keep them straight anymore. I think his name might be Bodon. But there's also a dwarf that joins your party at some point, and there's also a whole zone full of dwarfs, and I don't remember any of their names. I want to say at some point there's someone named Harrowmount. I think that might be a person from...
Something on your mind?
Nope. Alistair. Trying to loot the body. Get out of my way. There we go. What are we going to find? Let me guess. More cultists? What's behind door number 2? Oh, another cultist. Oh, do these ones want to talk? I mean, I'd like to talk. We could stop murdering each other for 5 seconds.
Stop! You will go no further!
Stop! You violated the law! I'm joking. Alright. Oh. Is that so?
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more! You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here?
Okay, first of all, why have I come here? I have come here for the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Why have I slaughtered the blood of the believers? Because they attacked me with swords. I feel like that's a pretty good reason. But hey, I'm looking at your armor. You look different. In fact, that armor looks like you're from Redcliffe. Or at least that's what everyone from Redcliffe seemed to be wearing. That weird chainmail that goes over one shoulder but not the other one? You're definitely not a villager because you're not dressed like jackasses. Let's see, can I say that? Tell me your name and I will tell you why I'm here.
I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great.
What if I don't believe in her? What are you gonna do about that, huh? Huh? Andraste is dead. Yeah, what about that?
The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
I didn't say I was gonna kill her. I just said that she was dead. But I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's like Andraste is back, and I see the person that's supposed to be Andraste. It's like, oh, it's a demon. This is the third storyline in a row with a demon in it. Okay, let's see. I wish to see this arisen Andraste.
None but the disciples may approach Andraste. She is not ready yet. But when the time is right, she will descend upon the nations in fiery splendor, and all will know her. But perhaps there is a way to make up for your recent transgressions.
There's a way to make up for killing like 60 people? Because you got some issues there. I don't know if... I'm not doing anything for you if you think that that's okay.
If you will not repent, then you will die.
Is there a reason it refuses? There is power to be gained and it refuses? For what?
I didn't say I was refusing, it's just I mean, this guy's fucking crazy. Isn't that kind of something to think about? Do you really think I should be going along with it?
Consider what it has to gain. These little humans as allies, power that it sorely lacks, all in exchange for placating their mad little god.
Maybe you're right, actually. Maybe I can use these people like I'm using everyone else in this game, really.
Absolutely I am.
Take this. The blood of the dragon. You know what you must do.
Do I?
Ooh, bad idea. Remember the last time you had to drink blood? Only worse.
Oh, God. What is going on here? Well, then maybe we shouldn't?
How dare you waste my time like this? I have no use for indecisive fools. Kill them! Kill them all!
Oh, he's a dick. Yep, going with my first response. That's pretty funny. Shale approves plus 15, even though I didn't do the thing that Shale wanted me to do. Because I am ultimately just killing everybody again. Oh well. We'll be fine, it's cool. Anyone need healing? Oh, Alistair, let's heal you up. Just in case. Yeah, let's make sure you get healed, regardless of whether wind's ready. Everyone's mostly holding in there now. Oh, tough guy's down, now it's just these asshole mages. Let's go ahead and pummel them to death. I'll have to heal myself now. Ta-da! That's right. On top of being hard to kill, I also can make myself come back from the dead. Well, the brink of death. Well, that's that problem dealt with. What did I get? Faith's Edge and stuff. And you dropped money. You dropped stuff. More money. Alistair and Shayla both leveled up. I think I'm about done with this dungeon, though. So let's finish the dungeon before I deal with any more menus right now. We're almost there, guys. We just have to go to the mountaintop. Where I go through 17 more dungeons, apparently. I don't know.